Hey everybody, we're back,
We're back. A dinosaur
and
story.
we're gonna we're gonna keep on grinding on the Solaris, get some more money.
Because who doesn't need more money? I mean, really.
Well, I mean, you saw how poor we were. We spent all of our money on the urban mech and then sold it
Which
back.
was not a regretful purchase.
It was so much regret.
Oh, we're getting in the black again, so I think we're still pretty good. I think we made out pretty well.
It could be worse. Oh
We could.
yeah, suck it, Flea.
Uh,
So here's a fun fact: the Flea is 20 tons, which is the lightest a mech can be. The heaviest is like 100. And yeah, you can see it's ridiculous and weak, and no one likes it.
and his warehouse is massive.
It is. I mean, look at this. So here's a building, and I'm like two stories. Yeah, I'm about 2 stories. And the ceiling is all the way up there.
It reminds me of the ending of Ark of the Covenant where they Raiders of the Lost Ark, where they put the Ark of the Covenant in the big ass like storage facility. But even that wasn't this big.
Oh, like the big old warehouse where they keep all the artifacts.
Bingo, baby cakes.
I'm not gonna lie, the first time I saw that movie was like December
Really?
like 4 months ago.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's surprising. It's such a good movie.
I'm not much of a movie guy really.
Have you seen the other Indiana Jones movies?
I think I've seen the best one, aka Kingdom of the Crystal
The
Skull.
Crystal Skull. Yeah.
You
I
didn't have to
saw
wait
it
for
in
me to finish
theaters.
that sentence to know how facetious I was being.
I could tell which one you were obviously going to praise.
No, that thing was crap.
It was weird.
And
Uh,
since that was the first one I had seen, I was like, man, this was total shit. Why does anyone like this series?
ooh. No, it was good ones, man. But then, like South Park did an entire episode on that, on how George Lucas and Steven Spielberg literally raped Indiana Jones, and the boys were like, they were having difficulty getting by because they went to see the movie and they saw how awful it was, and with Shia LaBeouf on vines with monkeys, and they just have flashbacks of like all these different scenes where literally George Lucas and Steven Spielberg rape Indiana Jones. Like there's one
Oh
time
my
there's in like
god.
they throw him on a pinball machine and they rape him in a arcade.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a good episode.
It was something.
And then they actually go to Skywalker Ranch, I believe, and they actually find them attempting to rape a stormtrooper.
Have you seen the Red Letter Media reviews of Star Wars, the 1, 2, and 3?
Oh, I don't believe so.
You and all the lovely ladies and gentlemen watching in the audience should look that up. It's pretty funny. Especially his review of the Phantom Menace. That's the best one. It's hilarious.
I didn't mind the Phantom Menace. I don't hate it as much as everyone else does.
It's like, aw, yeah, buddy. I don't know. It's like, when I first saw it, I thought it was meh, but I also wasn't that old. And then I saw the Red Letter Media review of it, and then all the things he says just like ruins it for me. What little there was for me to appreciate.
I see. Like I had, look at us winning matches. I had when I was young. I had this massive episode 1 coloring book. It was so good. I remember going to restaurants with my mom and dad and coloring that in. It was a good time.
It was the highlight of my childhood. It's been all downhill since then.
Oh, depressing.
Well, I
Oh,
mean, okay.
where are we now?
We are in the Coliseum, so you can see
Beautiful.
Look at all the ladies and gentlemen watching in the stands.
This massive coliseum.
Yeah, so, I don't know, I guess if it wasn't clear or you're not really familiar, the Solaris 7, this, like, planet we're on doing these matches, is essentially like the Las Vegas of this universe. Like, everyone just comes here to gamble on these matches and everything. And it's for all intents and purposes neutral territory. So, like, people from any inner sphere house could be here. And they're all built by the different houses too. So this one was built by the Space Germans. Their logo is like way over there on the floor. Steiner. The jungle one is built by House Liao. All hail the Chancellor.
Of course.
And the factory one is built by, I believe, House Kurita, which is like the Japanese house.
I think we should mess with them if they can make a warehouse that covers like a city. I mean, that's got to be pricey.
Well, that's House Kurita. They're not there. I don't think we fight them. Like, they don't make any appearance in this game. I don't believe.
Oh, awkward. I had something to say and I forgot it.
It was really important.
Yeah, you know, that's what my mom always says. If you remember it, it was important, but then I feel it's so important, but then I can't remember it, so... What? I don't know what I was going to say. It was probably Star Wars related. But here we are, making money, making bank. Oh, that's what I was going to say. Every time I say Steiner, there's something I'm quoting, but I don't know what I'm quoting. But there's one movie or show in particular where someone just goes Steiner, or maybe it's some German word that sounds like Steiner. I don't know.
Well, Steiner is a very German thing.
Happy dance. Yeah.
Dancing.
Oh, it did a little bow, so thank you.
Oh, this guy we're fighting has an actual name. Peter Dexter.
I hate that name.
What a name. That's like two first names.
Exactly. It's not kill him.
Do it.
Is he limping away?
Yeah, he's been legged. And I took out the other one.
Oh, beautiful.
Oh, this guy looks like he's in bad shape.
Wreck him. Get wrecked.
Someone blew off one of my lasers. That happened a while ago. Yeah.
Well, we didn't notice it, so it's obviously not that important.
No, it's the oh, this guy's pretty weak too. We got this in the bank.
Everyone else seems to be doing awful. For once, we're doing well. For once, everything is going in our favor. Fancy Murcock shot.
Thanks a lot, buddy.
Ah, that was good water.
Just give me my money and let me roll. Ah, why is it? Now we crippled our solitaire doing that, but that's okay because we're now rich.
Are we? I mean, everything in this game seems so expensive.
Yeah, I guess. Well, we still can't afford the Shadow Cat that I want, which is like 9. Where is it? Shadow Cat. Yeah, it's 9 million. We have a little over 8.
Gee, is that the best mech in the game?
No, it's only a medium. So, but we don't own any mediums, so we can't do these medium circuits.
Oh, was it the best medium mech?
That's always like perspective. It's
obviously, the Raven is the best mech.
I'm a huge fan of the Raven. So let's go. Oh, look at all these options we have. What do you want to do first? Coastal defense, search and destroy, industrial sabotage.
Industrial sabotage. I want to be a dirty little spy.
We're gonna take our team: Angel, Mags, and Mustang.
Mustang will Mustang. Wait, is Mustang a chick?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's awkward. That's a manly name for a girl.
She has like a thick accent, like a thick Western accent, Midwest.
Oh, I guess that explains it.
Like, I mean, here, let me see if I can get her to speak, and then you'll probably hear her.
Like naming a boy or naming a girl Stallion.
Stallion. Now that's like, so you know those like weird names that celebrities name their children?
Uh-huh.
And then, have you heard about the guy who named his kids all after like car brands?
No, but I will believe you.
Yeah, this guy named his children, I think, Ferrari and Lamborghini, and there might have been one more.
Oh wow, what a terrible father.
You just think to yourself, this kid has to grow up and live with
With
that.
that name, that you were named after cars. I mean, good cars, but
But
well, I'm not gonna name my child Rolls Royce.
Rolls Royce, oh that would just be snobby. No, they've done studies on this sort of thing. Like, when you like the name that you give someone actually can affect how they do in life.
Really?
Yeah, they were saying the. I mean, I don't. How do I put this and be PC about it? Well, I'll just up and say it. They found a lot of kind of low-income black names, especially like the kind of hooker prostitute names, such as Cristal or
Sure, I am okay. Yeah, go. You choose one.
I was trying to think of one, but all I could think about when I heard Cristal was Archer. But you get the point. Names like that, people that were given those names just end up I think they followed people from near birth for many years. Don't quote me on any of this, but this is just what I remember, and they pretty much ended up with horrible lives.
Well, if your name was Cristal, I wouldn't be too happy either. Cristal.
Nope, Mags is in trouble.
Oh, poor Mags. That darn Mags.
Oh no, Mustang's in trouble.
Oh god, now we need to act. Them Western chicks. So toasty.
Yeah.
Actually, I know a lot of Western chicks. So do you. They're not all great.
Wait, what do I know?
Western ladies. Women.
Do I?
Well, I would say your general area is west.
I mean, yeah, but
Midwest.
no.
Well, it's like you don't have accents in California that are Western.
Yeah, I think like the general Western accent is kind of more of a Southwestern. Or
Arizona.
like Texas, Arizona, New Mexico.
New Mexico.
Well, not Mexico itself. Oh, that was a mistake.
No, we're good. We're good. We're good. Get up.
Wow, we are just bending all the way over.
Oh, it's up. What a trooper.
We're good. Did these guys say they wanted to leave? Because totally not letting them.
Mo.
Uh-oh. Nope.
Mo.
No. Yeah, saved it.
Beauty dodge.
The reason why I stop like that when it gets way overheated is because you actually generate heat while your engine's running, so if I'm not moving, I might...
So you just can't sit there with your mech idling, like in a parking lot. Just turn on the tunes. It's like you only turn the key the one click so you can listen to the radio.
Maybe. At least it's better than the battery dying and then you're stuck.
I can't imagine the battery dying in a mech. That would be embarrassing. Oh, man.
I don't think I've mentioned, but like the reason why these things explode so spectacularly is because they're like nuclear fusion powered.
Everything's run by nukes in the future.
Everything's run by nuclear warheads.
It's efficient. I mean, by then I assume we've solved every problem there is. So forgive and forget.
On the whole nuke thing.
Yeah.
Man, my arm is gone. It looks like a little. When he starts back up, you can see it. There it goes. Kind of looks like a little Lego person's hand.
It's a little claw for picking up flowers.
Oh wait, I can command my people. Attack.
But do they have no initiative unless you tell them otherwise? Which seems to be actually their biggest problem.
I mean, they shoot at stuff, but if you tell them all to shoot the same guy, then it goes much faster.
Heat level critical. Shutdown imminent.
SWAT 4 was like that. Your teammates had no initiative whatsoever if you didn't tell them what to do. It was really annoying.
Well, isn't that the way a lot of Call of Duty games are like, where you have to be the one to push forward, otherwise your team just won't?
Yes.
And when you're playing on the hardest difficulty, that kind of sucks.
I hate that so much. That's my least favorite thing. That's what made the original Call of Duty so hard, is just how little work your teammates did.
You were with me in an Xbox Live party when I was trying to do that on what's the hardest difficulty in Call of Duty?
Veteran.
Yeah, you were with me when I was doing that, and
oh, I was.
You know the mission in the I think you're the Soviets in the building, and there's just all these tanks coming at you from so many angles.
Yeah, and you're in a building, right? And they're just coming at you, and you're facing off onto like a mound, aren't you?
I think so. And the walls just do nothing for you.
Yeah, and then the Nazis actually get inside the building, and then you're fucked.
Yeah, I remember being on that for hours.
Yeah, the original Call of Duties are pretty damn difficult.
But I think that's kind of a mark that our generation takes pride in, is having games that were that difficult to do as opposed to these days.
Well,
I mean, are you particularly proud of being able to do that kind of thing as opposed to a lot of games hold your hands these days, it seems.
Well, like they're like I've beaten all the Call of Duties except for the most recent one on Call of Duty Ghosts. I beat them all on Veteran, and they did get progressively easier. From Modern Warfare to Modern Warfare 3, they were a lot easier.
Because I remember in Classic, it would you have a health bar that doesn't auto regenerate, whereas in a lot like Modern Warfare, if you just hunker down for a second, you'll get your health back.
Yeah, I think Modern Warfare, I think, was the last game that had the, I think, what they were called, the monster boxes. At least I think it was Modern Warfare, where there was just unlimited enemies unless you moved forward. I hated it so much.
And that's all the more reason why it sucked to be the one that has to push forward. Because you can't just kill them all and then walk forward. You kill them all and 8 more spawn.
The final freaking mission in the first Modern Warfare, where you're in the base underground, I hated it. I hated it so much. And there's the long hallway.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Boom, suck it, Black Cobras.
So we just kind of spent this one being really hipster and bitching about games, but
That's how we roll.
That's how we roll.
See you next time.